Okay, verse 21. Furthermore, the Lord was angry with me for your sakes, and swore that I would not cross over to the Jordan, and that I would not enter the good land which the Lord your God is giving you as inheritance. Verse 22. But I must die in this land. I must not cross over the Jordan, but you shall cross over and possess that good land. Verse 23. Take heed to yourselves, lest you forget the covenant of the Lord your God, which he made with you, and make for yourselves a carven image in the form of anything which the Lord your God has forbidden you. Verse 24. For the Lord your God is a cut. Let me see it. Consuming fire, a jealous God. Verse 25. When you beget children and no wait. Grandchildren and have grown old in the land and act corruptly and make a carven image in the form of anything and do evil in the sight of the Lord your God to what does it stink? Provoked him to anger. Ugh. Anger. Can't even talk. Verse 26. I call heaven and earth to witness against you this day that you will soon utterly perish from the land which you cross over the Jordan to possess you will not. Wow. Prolong your days in it, but will be utterly destroyed. Verse 27. And the Lord will scatter you among the peoples, and you will be left few in number among the nations where the Lord will divide you. Verse 28. And there you will serve gods, the work of man's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. Verse 29. But from there you will seek the Lord your God, and you will find him if you seek him with all your heart and with all your soul. Verse 30. When you are in distress and all these things come upon you in the later days, when you turn to the Lord your God and obey his voice. Verse 31. For the Lord your God is a merciful God. He will not forsake you, nor destroy you, nor forget the covenant of your fathers which he swore to him. Verse 32. For ask now, according the days that are past, which were before you, since the day that God created man on the earth, and ask from one end of heaven to the other, whether any great thing like this has happened or anything like it has been heard. Verse 33. Did any people ever hear the voice of God speaking out of the midst of the fire as you have heard and live? Verse 34. Or did God ever try to go and take for himself a nation from the midst of another nation by trials, by signs, by wonders, by war, by a mighty hand, and an outstretched outstretched arm, and by great terrors, according to
Yeah.
I was right. Terrors, according to all that the Lord your God did for you in Egypt before your eyes. DEU, Mom. DEU. The chapter 4, verse 35. To you it was shown that you might know that the Lord himself is God. There is none other besides him. Verse 36. Out of heaven he lets you hear his voice, that he might instruct you. On earth he showed you his great fire, and you heard his words out of the midst of the fire. Verse 37. And because he loved your fathers, therefore he chose their descendants after them, and he brought you out of Egypt with his presence, with his mighty power. Verse 38. Driven out from before you nations scatter, and greater and mightier, I think. Oh, yeah. Then you to bring you in, to give you their land, as in Hibradash, wow. And I can't talk today. Oh Lord. Inheritance as it is this day. Oh my goodness. Verse 39. Therefore know this day and consider consider it in your heart that the Lord himself is God in heaven above and on earth. Excuse me. Beneath there is no other. Verse 40. You shall therefore keep his statutes and his commandments, which I command you today, that it may go well with you and with your children after you, and that you may prolong your days in the